Like the tide, it drew me out. Contemplation at that point had all but been incinerated by the sheer and unfathomable truth that lay evident in the street before me. Murder had been committed. No less, no more. For a moment I hesitated, paused at the formidable and consequential position in which I found myself. For if I was found now, or indeed stumbled upon by another, surely I would look particularly, and rightly so, suspicious. Darkness caressed the morbid remains of a woman of mid-age. Her hair was matted, and blood was visible on her lips and chin, either from being struck there directly, or the dried evidence resulting from a nosebleed. I doubted for a moment whether or not the poor woman was in fact no more, straining my eyes to see any sign of movement, any motions resembling breathing, or her neck pulsating softly from a beating heart. None. The inner chamber of her soul was, in fact, broken. Extinct. Impressions of fingers were visible just above the collar on her neck. Some form of restriction or strangulation seemed to be the cause of death. The blood, if from her nose, could have easily been as a result of this. It may not have been a case of a fight, but more of an overpowering attack. A force that she was unable to restrain. An act on my part was now due. Barely a minute had passed since I had stumbled upon the lifeless body, and I needed to move fast. The murderer was getting away, further and further from the scene the longer I pondered, dwelling on the finer details. I shifted the shock to the back of my mind, regaining focus. I looked up, in readiness to go and summon help, when I was confronted by a silhouette of a person standing before me, wearing a hat that had been deliberately pulled down too far, preventing me from having any chance of seeing their face. Help! This woman has been murdered. I've just found her, I pleaded, hoping this person would quickly assist. They offered nothing. I realized then that I had not been alone at the point of finding the body. But the blood on her lips was dry. Her death must have been some time ago. Therefore, why, if this was the murderer standing before me, had they waited here for so long? Maybe they had previously attacked this woman at another scene, and then brought her to this darkened alley to finish the job. Still, the question, why remain here and increase the chance of being caught?
Who's there? Come into the light, show yourself. I want to ask you again.
What's happened, dear? What have you done?
Me? What have I done? Nothing. What are you doing there? You need to alert the authorities immediately.
Authorities? What do you want to do a thing like that for? You think they'll believe you? Or they may you, but me.
They must be informed. The killer's getting away the longer we stand here deliberating. Wait. Unless... you.
Now you stop right there. I hope you ain't suggesting I got anything to do with this. It's me witnessed you hovering over her like a beast with its prey. How do I know you ain't done this?
What? And wait around? How long have you been standing back there, hiding in the shadows?
Long enough to see you crouched down beside her. What were you doing, sir? Strangling her, eh? Cutting her throat? What? How do I know it ain't you committed this most horrific crime?
Well, I guess we'll just have to trust each other, won't we? I'm going to find the police. And you're coming with me?
No. Why should I go? So you can put all the blame on me, save your own neck? Nah. You say you found that body, I believe you. And you want to go to the police? You go alone. Do you think that will suffice? You could condemn us both. I've a wife, 2 children sleeping soundly in their beds, and that's exactly where I intend to go.
Why would they think it is us? If we had done this, we would have fled, surely.
Then you go alone.
It's not an option, I'm afraid. I can't take that chance. After all, how could I live with myself if I let you walk away, not knowing for sure if you are in fact an innocent man? We go together.
Step back, I'm warning you.
So I see your angry side, do I? You do have a temper, sir.
Come any closer, I will strike you.
I'll take my chances. But rest assured, there is no way I'm letting you walk away from here.
Blackness fell unto me as I was struck on the head with a blunt instrument, leaving me unconscious.
You know, I've been watching you dance around in there all night.
Well, aren't I the lucky one?
Oh, you are. Most women would not even get a second glance.
I still don't know your name.
Well, that's a promising start. At least now I know you're interested. But is my name really of such importance? I am the mysterious type after all.
Come on, tell me, please.
Okay, if you insist. My name is Jasper.
Well, that's a nice name.
Oh, you're too kind, mademoiselle.
You speak French?
Oh, very little. The odd word here and there, in fact. And you, Alice? Do you speak French?
Fluently. My grandfather's French was taught from an early age, sir.
Jasper, please.
Jasper.
Say something to me, Alice. Say something to me in French. Please. I implore you.
Okay. Je suis fatigué. Je dois aller à la maison. I take it from your reaction. You know a little more French than just your word, Jasper.
Yes, I suppose I do. But the night is still young, Alice. Do you not find me interesting or handsome enough to stay out with a while longer? We could go and find somewhere to have a drink, talk. You can dance some.
I thank you for your invite, Jasper, but I'm afraid I'm very tired. I need to go to my bed.
Am I invited?
Sir?
Oh, to walk you home, of course. Oh, you thought I meant... No. My word. If I wanted to sleep with you, I would not need an invitation for that. Alice, why the rush? You haven't even said goodnight yet. I was only trying to be pleasant, and that wasn't good enough for you either. What is it? Why are you rushing away?
Please stop, you're hurting me!
Answer my question. The question I just asked you. Answer it.
Please!
Answer me! If you make a sound with that pretty little mouth, it will not only be your last, but it will be made with your tongue being ripped from it.
When awaking, vision blurred. I found I was surrounded by police. A man, a civilian standing to their right, was giving an account of what he had supposedly observed, incriminating me.
Now tell me, not missing any details, no matter how minor, what happened to this girl?
Well, I was walking home, minding my own business. I heard some strange noises. I heard a scream so chilling. For a moment it had me frozen to the spot. It wasn't a full scream, sir. The woman was in danger.
Danger of what?
All that.
Please refrain from attempting humour and or sarcasm when speaking to my fellow officer, Mr. Wilde. It may obscure his report and his judgment. And are you, in fact, completely innocent in all of this anyway, eh? We may have broke you both up from fighting, but was it he that was defending himself from you? So, until we can establish the actual truth of what's happened here, I suggest you tread very, very carefully.
Apologise, sir.
Quite right.
Mr. Kelly, you know me. Was a petty thief. I never commit no murder though, sir. It's not in my blood.
Shall I continue, sir?
Continue on, Wild.
Danger of being murdered, sir.
So what happened next? What did you see?
Then it all went quiet. I was over there and I saw him. He was on her. So I decided to step out and confront him. And immediately he came at me.
I tried to gather strength, to object to the false accusations, but was still dazed from the blow. My mouth just whispered words at best, but did little to capture anyone's attention. Please, I pleaded. I've done nothing. This man is lying. He is the murderer.
How you've done all that to the victim in just a few short moments? He's not an animal.
But you didn't see him. His eyes were black as coal. He was like the devil.
You're not expecting me to write in my report that this crime was committed by the devil himself, are you, Mr. Wilde? Look at her wounds, man. To inflict that sort of damage would have taken longer.
Not necessarily, Mr. Croucher.
Sir?
Let's not be too hasty, eh? Or have you already forgotten the atrocities shown by another individual? An individual, I may add, that still roams our streets. Right under our noses.
But sir...
But what, Croucher? What?
My apologies, sir. I understand.
Moments later, I was discovered. My valiant attempts to grab attention had paid off. An officer knelt down beside me, tilting his head and directing his ear to me to listen. Officer, I have done nothing. That man there giving that statement is the murderer. With utter astonishment, I could not believe the words that returned to me from said officer, words that will haunt me to the very final day of my journey on this earth. He said, quietly and chillingly, "No, that man standing there is not the murderer, sir.
I am. That was extremely foolish of you, sweet little Alice.